C-Dub here. Just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk to you today. I mentioned the other day on my first video that I have a shopsmith that I like to use. It's my main woodworking tool. One of the things that really intrigued me about the shopsmith that helped convince me to buy it, other than the fact of it being 5 tools in one and there's accessories you can buy to add on to it, was the fact that one of the modes that it runs in is as a wood lathe. I really enjoy turning wood. I'm not real good at it, but I have a good time doing it. I started learning on a lathe way back in the 70s, the 1970s, when I was in, I believe I was in the 5th or 6th grade. My principal, Mr. Dunlap, would put up a 2-week woodworking course every summer for the 5th and 6th grade students. And I was able to do that. And then I also took summer school at the junior high school, and the one course that they had available that I took was a woodworking course where I got introduced into the lathe, and I just really had a good time using the lathe. Wanted to learn to do other projects on it. I remember my first project was a set of candlesticks. I took a piece of a redwood 4x4, and I turned it into a set of matching candlesticks. The nice thing about the lathe is, a lot of you know that have lathes, is you can take a piece of wood like this, just an ordinary 4x4, and you can attach it on the lathe, and you can make a simple little project like this. Now, this isn't really anything super special. It's just a spindle with a ring on it. I saw this being demonstrated in one of the workshops that put on by Shopsmith when they used to have the traveling wood shops. I used to go and watch all of the traveling shows that they put out, just interested in the machine. And even after I got it, I would still go to the demonstrations when they had them, and I would talk to the representatives, and they would tell me different things to do and ways to better myself on the shopsmith. I'm by far a great woodworker, or a good woodworker. I'm a beginner woodworker, and that's how I spend my time, is, trying to better what I already know how to do. The spindle and ring that I made, it took me about 2.5 hours to turn that from a 4x4 down to what it is. And I would watch with amazement how they would do it at the traveling shows, and I realized they were only using a 2" by 2" piece of wood, a 2x2, and I was using a 4x4. But then it dawned on me, they were able to do it so much easier and better because their lathe chisels were sharp. What a difference a sharp set of lathe chisels make. I've been using the same set of chisels that came with my lathe. I've never sharpened them because I don't have the attachment to put on my shopsmith to be able to sharpen them. Well, I got tired of using dull tools, and I tried to sharpen them by hand, and needless to say, I have a mess that I have to clean up now. I've really boogered up my gouge, and I've only got 2 tools now that are sharp enough to do anything with. And it's kind of hard to do woodworking or lathe working when you only have a couple of tools. So my tip would be out of this video is, if you want to learn how to work a lathe, also learn how to sharpen the chisels. Learn how to do it correctly. It'll save you a lot of aggravation in the long run. And if you can afford to, buy some carbide chisels. They are so much easier to maintain from what I've been told. And sooner or later, I'll have some carbide chisels. But until then, I'm going to learn how to turn better than what I'm doing now, and I'm going to learn how to sharpen my chisels. Keep your chisels sharp. That's my tip for today. This is C-Dub saying I'll see you next time. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and come back to my channel as often as you can. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later.